So here we go. This is our second semifinal of the day. Earlier we already saw Colorful being successful in his match. He's waiting in the final now. Who is going to be the second Night Elf to make it there? Is it Foggy from the Ukraine or Life from China? Life had been the undisputed Night Elf King of China for a long time, but around like 1 year ago, perhaps a little bit longer, there was a phase of inactivity from Life. He got more involved with his studies and I think played some other games and whatever, and wasn't playing Warcraft 3 so competitively anymore. But then of course came the big Reforged announcement and teams being interested again, and since then Life has once again started playing more actively. But in the meantime, another Night Elf from China took that time to really put his name out on the map and be a contender for that title of Best Night Elf in China, and that is Colorful. That is the Night Elf already waiting in the grand final. It would be a pretty interesting encounter between those two. Speaking of interesting encounters, that's a Demon Hunter first. Very rare to see nowadays. Used to be the only choice really for Night Elves in the mirror ever for years and years, but then came 1.30, then came the Keeper, and all that followed. Keeper, though, on paper should be a pretty good hard counter. Demon should be a pretty good hard counter to the Keeper, because the Keeper's strength is in his mana. Keeper without mana does nothing, and this hero right here is the best hero in the game at burning mana. What you do need for that, though, is level 3. Need it really badly, honestly. And at the moment, there isn't much progress. Demon will continue creeping here a little in the middle. You're very welcome for that rhyme, by the way. As the Keeper is on the opponent's side. Sneaky creeping here by Foggy. Going for the Telestaff, his favorite item. And a second Ancient of War. We have the tier 2 tech here coming in from Life. And Foggy wants to steal some mercs here, but the timing's really off. He's not even close.
A player's forces are under attack.
Shadow Priest still takes a while. And here come the Huntresses. Foggy is playing double Ancient of War, 1 base hunts. This is super all in. It looks like he was expecting a fast expansion, honestly. Huh. Once tier 2 finishes, once we have a second hero, and if he even goes second hero, and especially Dryads coming out, hunts are gonna be close to useless. But for now, they're still decently powerful, fast units, obviously. Normal damage, good against the archers if you can find them out of position. Huntresses are very strong. Whoo! This Demon Hunter, though. Great inventory for him. Almost level 3. He's basically level 3. How do you get so much experience? Those 2 camps? That can't be enough. Here comes the expansion from Foggy, but the Demon is here to slow this down. Can he still cancel it? He may have the damage. There's only one more entangle. Wait, why is he not going for the tree? Hello? Oh, Wisp Detonate coming in. Now he's level 3. But I guess now it's too late for the cancel. So, okay, Tree of Life will be coming up. 1 more minute until it's finished. So Life now has to decide, do I try to all in against this, or do I counter expand? Life could very well just counter expand, honestly. Second hero time, Alchemist. Looks like he's not too interested in counter expanding at all. We have the Hunter's Hall finished for him as well. No lores or any tier 2 buildings coming up yet, however. Keeper continuing to creep. Oh, but the tree. It's not done yet. Keeper is level 3. That's very important here for the level 2 entangle against the heroes. But not level 2 on the treants, actually. These archers are moving out far into the map. This is not a position where archers want to fight at all. And Life is walking into a bit of a meat grinder right here. Losing 2 archers, losing the Shadow Priest. Takes out Hunters, however. Oh, taking out quite a few units of Foggies as well, to be honest, with that acid bomb here and the damage from the archers and the demon hunter. Quite a few of those hunts were eliminated, but more and more huntresses will be coming, of course. They're chasing after, especially the berserker here. That will be a big kill. Don't know that he can get it, though. Heroes busy with the tree by themselves. Where are the wisps for the repair? They're coming in now. A little bit late here for Foggy. Might not quite be in time. Mana burn coming in again. Nothing to use as far as spells go for the keeper. Huntress, did they get the berserker? They did not. Berserker made it back home. Life at 34 supply now. Against Foggy's only 37, considering he's tier 1 massing. This is not so much. Moon Juice here looking okay. Looking decent, actually. This moon will completely full. But it's going to be daytime here in a second. For Foggy, oh, it's looking very dry. Something that I keep on seeing from Foggy. Making so much use of the Moon Juice early on that later on in the mid-game, he's left with very little only. Once again, Life trying to go for the tree. There are wisps here for the repair. Going for the Alchemist first. Another wisp has to come in. Oh, this is actually enough damage. Alchemist can't really go in, has to eat another tree. The Demon Hunter's damage is really high. Is it high enough? It shouldn't be, really, now should it? Coming in with more archers. I think he's gonna get it. More archers coming, indeed, that is enough for the kill. The Alchemist will die for this, but that's well worth it, along with 1 archer and 2 archers, actually. So that was a little expensive. But yeah, I think that was certainly worth it. That inventory on the Demon Man. Circlet, Slippers, and Claws is what made that possible. And once again, Foggy a little sloppy with the repair. Tree was standing here for a long time, could have been repaired more, but wasn't. And alright, he's not sipping up from the Moonwells just yet. Oh, the Ancient of War ran into the creeps, and he lost that one. He's on single Ancient of War Huntress production right now. AP coming up defensively. And Dryads. Dryads starting to come out, which are going to be so good against these hunts. Demon almost level 4. With that, he's going to become very, very tanky indeed. Keeper finds the Lion Horn. Alright, not too bad. It's going to help out a little bit against the Alchemist. Who is now back on the field as well. Almost level 2 himself, but no, the Demon. More than 900 HP, level 2 evasion. He's extremely strong.
A player's forces are under attack.
But still no counter expansion. No tier 3 tech either. This game is not over. Foggy here going to the merchant. Scrolls are going to be very important. Gets both of them. Selling the Lion Horn. Which wasn't perhaps not exactly necessary. Also the ring. Don't know if that he requires that one too much. He has the Huntresses to block. But whatever. Sells the ring now. Finds the Wand of Lightning Shield. Could become useful. We'll see. 1 archer here was kind of scouting for Foggy. That's using the heal scroll for the single archer. There's no way that's worth it. Where's other Huntresses hurt? I don't think so. Not too much anyways. Entangling starts now. Around 50 seconds. And then we have 2 base income. I love the wisps here. Already brought by Life, ready for the detonates. Against those treants. And here's the expo, I like that. He's not gonna force himself into an all-in position here. He is gonna have the counter expo ready. Much behind the one of Foggy's, of course. But he's got the tech to back it up. Dryads are gonna be, as I said, very good against the Huntresses. However, Archers can, with good control, take out Dryads quickly as well. Alchemist with the greater mana, and now almost level 3, and in we go. Scroll protection as well, and even a Wall of Lightning Shield coming in, but there's so much dispel here. From the Dryads, from the Wisps, healing coming in as well, and Foggy has to back up. TP out, losing more units, not microing the front line too much there. And that's not very promising for Foggy at all. The longer this game goes, the worse it is. He's got the worst tech. He's got the... Yeah, worse army because of it. He was supposed to have way higher numbers to try to overwhelm the superior attack of his opponents. But he never really got there. Of course, the big blow was that Expo kill here earlier on. Which was kind of sloppily allowed because of no repair from any of the Wisps. And now Life, certainly in full control of this game. Oh, I like the Ancient of War next to the bridge. Providing constant scouting. 4.5 on the demon, my goodness. Alchemist almost level 4 himself, finding the Pendant of Energy. That's very nice for him. Life still sitting at 50. Plenty of gold now, himself already going for Zone Scrolls of Healing. Against Huntress is always very effective. And Town Portal, just to be safe. So Foggy, what's his plan now? Does he even know about this tree, by the way? I'm not sure.
A player's forces are under attack.
Because if he does know about it, if he did, she should be aggressive against it, right? There's not really a chance he's winning this late game. I mean, yes, he's tier 2, and so is Life, but there's only archers and hunts, man. And that may work against Orc. Only hunts and archers, but not so sure about the mirror. Keeper level 5. Did he get... No, they're still... Where's the Enforcer? No, you didn't kill the big boy yet, Foggy. You didn't kill him. Oh, but now he's running back. Wants to respond to this threat of Dryads. 62 supply suddenly, Jesus. Foggy going into upkeep himself here with the Mercs, but he can't go above 60. Missing a Moonwell. Macro slipping a little. Oh, here come the Moonwells, but they're kind of late, aren't they? Oh, that sentry ward. I love that sentry. Wow. Giving perfect vision now of everything, basically. Everything relevant. That's a lot of Dryads. Best counter to Dryads is Glaive Throwers. But does he have time for Glaive Throwers? I don't know. He's trying to go for him now. But he lost one Ancient of War. Only has single AOW production. And the front line is so laughable for Foggy. A couple of Treants, which can get, of course, easily dispelled. And half-dead Huntresses. The Alchemist taking quite a bit of damage. Another heal scroll has to be popped by Foggy. The one from Life Side coming in as well. But he has more healing with the heal spray. Deciding to TP out of this. I think he could have stayed in. Tried to look for more kills, but no need, really. Demon hit level 5, by the way. Going for the level 3 burn. I wouldn't have minded seeing, actually, level 3 evasion. For mass dodges. Because he has just enough to spell against the Keeper anyways. And now Bears soon to be coming in. Tier 3 here is starting for Life. Still sitting at 70 supply. With one hell of a Demon Hunter. Go for the safety TP here. Poke in again. What's Foggy's play? Ah, does have a second Ancient of War, by the way. Zeppelin drops. That's Foggy's play, I suppose. But the Alchemist is already here. The Acid Bomb will not be dodged, so plenty of damage to those units right here. May prompt a Ancient of Wind to be able to deal with this harassment. So much lumber on Life, wow. As if he had a shredder. But he doesn't. Here's the Ancient of Wind. And Foggy, yeah, just trying to delay as much as he can. Trying to be disruptive. And trying to buy time. Time for what? Time for Glaives, I guess is the answer. They are 2-0. They're gonna certainly obliterate Dryads. It's actually funny to watch. Like, Glaives against Dryads or Glaives against Huntresses. It's insane how quick they die. And here we go again. Harassed into the main. But the Keeper, the Demon is staffing back. And with a couple of detonates. Getting rid of those treants easily as well. now the Keeper's out of mana, can't do too much anymore, and the Alchemist is not being idle in the meantime. He's creeping up more and more. Level 5 now himself. Very strong with the Acid Bomb 3, I think it is, right? He's holding on to the skill point, apparently. Of course, neither Heal Spray nor Acid Bomb too good against Glaives. Oh, Wobble Blade's coming in pretty late. So Foggy still needs to buy more time. And he's able to do that. Is it just gonna be Glaives, nothing else? Counter to Glaives is air, as we know. But neither Chims nor Hippo Riders are really too easily accessible. Honestly, this army might lose to Glaives. It's so many Dryads. Would love to see an anti-magic on the demon, so he can pop out of Entangle twice. Once with the Inwall, once with the anti-magic. Oh, that Sentry Ward still giving him perfect info. Thank you very much, Smoosey, for the sub. Welcome. Yeah, I have a bit of a cough today. I'm sorry. Alrighty, seems like we're building up towards our perfect 80 supply army. How many Glaives do we have? 2, 4, 6. It's not that many, to be honest. We've seen more in the past. Double Scroll of Healing for Foggy. No armor upgrades at all, by the way. Oh, that's a little sloppy, right? There were so many resources for life, but he went for no upgrades at all. Alright, look at the Glaives. Where they shoot. Bam! Need to hit the Dryads, of course. Do they not have Wobble Blades yet? It doesn't even look like that much damage. There's no splash at all. Wait, does he not have Wobble Blades? You see this? They're hitting one Dryad, there's no splash damage. None! Am I crazy right now, or... You guys saw that, right? He must have Wobble Blades, obviously. He still smashed the Dryads. Kind of. But the bear survived, the hero survived. Oh, demon level almost 6 now. So is the alchemist.
A player's forces are under attack.
But... Wait, were Wobble Blades already changed? I thought there was something that didn't happen yet, but was supposed to happen. I mean, he had it queued earlier. Wobble Blades was queued earlier. And I don't think he cancelled it. I'm confused. But level 6s are quickly approaching. Keeper's still quite a bit further away.
A town is under siege. A player's
Oh,
forces
there's
are
Glaive
under
Harass
attack.
over here again. Aiming for the tree. Is he TPing with everything? Oh, this is dangerous above the trees, dude. If you load up everything into the Zeppelin, one reveal can just kill the Zeppelin and everything inside. As Foggy suffered at the hands of Todd in the WGL qualifier. Question from chat. Doesn't Wobble Blades only affect targets behind the initial target? Yeah, it's supposed to do that, but... honestly, it's just a little splash. Like, It's not only striking behind, or at least it didn't used to. Did they change Wobble Blades? I thought that was something that didn't happen yet. But I guess it did. Don't tell me he didn't get Wobble Blades. He must have gotten Wobble Blades. As I told you, the Enforcer's still there. Can't expand again. So we're at 80 against 80 again. I can't believe that life is not going for upgrades, by the way. Okay, here we go. Finally. 2 base Dryad Bear army. It's like the best time to go upgrades.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alright, how many glaives do we have now? 3, 6, 9, 10. Okay, here we go. Now we're talking. Earlier, I think we had 6 or 7. Mana Stone. Not bad. High upkeep for Foggy. Whew. Don't you want to detonate some of your wisps, buddy? Like 2 of them, perhaps? I guess he's gonna do that soon enough anyways. What are these wisps for? Just detonate against roar or what? This would be the perfect choke for Foggy to fight in. All the bears funnel into this one little narrow corridor. Like the battle at Thermopylae. Here we go! Alright, what's the glaive damage looking like now? Not connecting too hard with the Dryads just yet, but here we go. He has Transmute already! How do you get that? I don't know. And the Demon Hunter is very close to his own level up as well. There we go. Haven't seen this in forever. Give it to me, baby. Metamorphosis. Oh, yes. And now the splash coming in towards those glaives in the back. Foggy trying to do his best with the Zeppelin Micro. But this is a Superman. You didn't bring the Kryptonite, bro. You only brought the glaives. Ah, feels so good to see him again. We've missed you, buddy. Can the glaive still shoot through this damage? I thought as heal spray wasn't gonna be too good. I was wrong. It's excellent now for these bears. Oh my god, the splash. Look at the splash damage. And the alchemist is almost dead. Zeppelin, Medivac trying to save him. GG. And life takes this 1-0 lead. That was cool. That's the first time I saw Metamorphosis in easily half a year. Yeah, I can't win with glaives against Metamorphosis. That doesn't work. Alright. The demon counterplay here working out successfully. Of course, Foggy's early game didn't go well at all. Got his Expo killed because of a few sloppy mistakes, exposing that too easily. And then he never was as far ahead as he was supposed to be far ahead. Thank you very much, Olb, for the 16-month resub. Foggy was not prepared. That's right. I mean, how can you ever be prepared against level 6 demon, though? Oh, Neutron's in chat as well. Yeah, I got a haircut today. Was time again. Second map for us is going to be Last Refuge. By the way, we're going to have a third place decider game. That's going to be coming up after this one. And then we're going to have the final after that for the final game, obviously. How can you guys see the dust on my microphone? I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. There is dust on the microphone, but how can you see that? I should clean it up, though. You guys have been... You kept on telling me. You know what? I'm going to write that down. So next time... It's looking all nice and clean. Okay. We had a bug. That sometimes happens to Foggy. quick regame. Yeah, this is something we had been theorizing quite a bit well, ever since the Keeper came out. Like, shouldn't the Demon Hunter be the perfect counter? You burn him, you become strong on level 3, you have an answer, and so on and so on. And honestly, we see it pretty rarely. I think Life is the player who plays Demon Hunter most out of all the top players. In the mirror, of course. We kind of still only see him in the mirror matchup. Everything else is still dominated by the Keeper. What was I saying? Yeah. Anyways, he made him work pretty well there. But of course, Demon Hunter is map dependent. You have to get him to level 3 reliably. Otherwise, he kind of sucks. On Terranistan, that is certainly possible. Echo Isles would be another map for that. But our next one will be Last Refuge. And here, getting a level 3 demon is not easy at all. You get the first camp here, with the Ancient of War to tank for you. But what then? You can go for the High Priest, maybe. That's level 2, but level 3 is a far and distant dream for the demon. Not for the Keeper. The Keeper can turn trees into treants, and with those summons, he can creep pretty much anything, anywhere. Concealed Hill, perhaps, being the exception, where even the Keeper has struggles to find level 3 easily. So, I would assume there's gonna be a Keeper mirror. What do you guys think? Get your bets in now. So, Keeper for Life, and for Foggy it has to be a Keeper as well. Yeah. Foggy loves massing early on, perhaps even with mercs, and expanding behind. Late tech, early expo, that is normally Foggy's go-to favorite strat in kind of every matchup. Against Undead, yes. Against Orc, yes. Against Night Elf, yes. Not always, but a lot of the time. Against Human. Against Human, not necessarily always. If Foggy plays against the Human Fast Expo, he likes to play aggressively against that one as well. Sorry about, I was a little bit late here to update the score correctly. Thank you, chat. So, starting off with the claws here, good find and good start for Foggy. What's the creep route gonna be? Who's gonna expand? I like the Wisp here, ready for the detonate if some treants should be nearby. Like these ones, oh damn! Life on top with his treants. Archer would have loved to take this one for a bit of experience for level 2. Not possible like that, and now Foggy's already, and the next Wisp is also in position over here. Only connecting on one treant, not ideal. Oh, and actually with a treant kill, the Keeper here will hit level 2. This was very important. Foggy needed level 2. Otherwise, this would have been disaster. And he gets the last hit as well! On one of the Murlocs here. So now we're kind of even in experience. Mantle of Intelligence here. Certainly very nice, though. For Life's Keeper. Is this an expansion? Is it? It looks small. Oh no, it is an expansion. Trees of Life are like bigger than normal buildings usually. This doesn't look like a tree, right? If you don't click on it. It looks like an Ancient of War. It's a tree, though. It's Foggy. Of course, it's an early expansion. Coming in for a bit more harassment. Trying to slow down as much as he can. He's gonna have to use another detonate. There we go. That saves the Archer. But that costs another Wisp. So, 3 Wisps already detonated in this early game by Life. Not, you know, the end of the world or anything. But that was 3 wisps that you had to
Player's
use
forces are under attack.
for those dispels. Tier 2 tech as well coming in for Foggy. Started after the expansion for that reason. We have a much faster tier 2 here for life. But hasn't crept up the natural yet. If he wants to expand here, it's not going to be that easy to do. Foggy once again sipping up greedily from the Moonwell as he always does. And now getting ready to take the next camp. I like this a lot. Slowing down the possible counter expansion from your opponent. Then falling back to keep on creeping, get closer to level 3, get the mercs as well. And with that positioning, probably he should be able to keep safe his own expansion. I like that game plan here early on a lot. Oh, battle for the mercs. Foggy slowed down. He's got the fast fingers. 1 each. Foggy gets the Shadow Priest, which is arguably the better pickup. Dispelling against the Entangle, but he's still gonna die. However, he got the return kill here on the Berserker. We have Wisps coming in, ready for Foggy to detonate. Gets out of that Entangle, gets level 3 as well. Whew! And holds on to the TP and got the Robe of the Magi. Which is like the best item ever for the Keeper. Has to sip up more from the Moonwells. Does it well, drops the robe on the ground for perfect min-maxing. And as I thought, he's keeping his expansion safe right here. But now comes the Alchemist. Acid Bomb. Gonna add a lot of pressure to this. Keeper, what's he going for? Telestaff? What? He's expecting an expansion down here, I think. But that is not the case. The right-click damage from this Keeper. Whoa. Plus 12. Taking out those Wisps quickly. Oh, Archer Illusion invisibly parked there. Didn't even know she could Shadow Melt. Wait, what? Ah, you got Entangle, Acid Bomb. That's why you had to TP. Okay, easy TP force just with those 2 heroes. That's why this combo is so good in the early stages of the mid-game. Hero focus so strong. 1 Entangle Acid Bomb basically costs every hero's half HP pool. Depending on how tanky they are, even more. Another Claws of Attack. Oh my goodness, this Keeper. Ooh, baby. Foggy's early game on map number 1 did not work out too well. Map number 2 is looking tremendous for him. Getting up a shop. Now as well. Only 1 Ancient of War still. So he doesn't have too much production just yet. But he has the Merc Camp here if he really needs some more reinforcements. Excuse me. Look at this Keeper. Jesus Christ! Plus 21 damage. Oh my god. Would make every Lich jealous with this inventory. Here's the second Ancient of War now. We have the shop, we have the expo. But counter expansion as well from life. Can he defend against this now? That's a lot of archers, by the way. Are we going into Archer Wars?
A town is under siege.
Kind of looks like it. Field of Accuracy would be the dream. Lion Horn, not that great, but the bigger the armies get, auras are always valuable. Oh my god. You could give over the gloves to the Keeper and give like the TP to the Alchemist or something. Do it, do it, do it. Max damage. Alchemist now almost level 3 for Foggy, finding the Raider Invul. Oh, that's very good. That is very nice. Aggressive staff in from the Keeper, and there were not enough Wisps here for the defense. Big mistake by life. Didn't have enough Wisps here in time. And those, oh damn, are too late. Too late! Easy Keeper kill of the expansion. That will cost him the TP, but that is so worth it, obviously. There we go, TP now. I keep on telling you guys. Wisps at the expansion for the detonates. So important. Life. not careful enough about this here. And that may very well cost him the game, honestly. Only 40 supply for him. Foggy already at 48, and of course way more income now. Double the income of his opponents. Acid Bomb hit very well in here, however. First heal scroll is already on Foggy's side. He stole the one from his opponent's shop. So now Life can't even go for one. Just kidding, actually it's available. I thought it was only one. No, okay. Got it as well. And here we go. Heal scroll again used very early by Foggy. The only heal scroll he had, but whatever. Treants in the front, getting detonated pretty quickly. And now all mana on all sides is gone. So now it's kind of only about archers. Who has more? Who has better upgrades? Well, we have no upgrades at all for neither of these players. But we have a bit more armor. One more. For Life. Level 4, level 3 against, I think the same. Oh, not even level 4 here for Foggy, actually.
The town is under siege.
Mana Potion Clarity. And back in we go. No TP on Foggy's side is a little bit dangerous. Oh, that Acid Bomb. Oh, baby. That hit everything. Foggy gets the cancel again, but this is going to cost him. It's going to cost him a lot. Well, actually, it may give him a hero kill. He has another Mana Potion ready, and that's the GG. Foggy wins map number 2. So we're gonna have a deciding map number 3 coming up next between the two Night Elves to determine who gets to go to the final, where Colorful is already waiting. The loser of the next game will not be done for today. They will be playing the third place decider match where XiaoY is waiting. Northern Isles, our third and last map. If you guys weren't here earlier, I will inform you as well. We're gonna have another match today. We're gonna have a show match between Lucifer and Focus later on today, 6 p.m. CEST. So that's a little less than 4 hours from now. Not on our channel though. Not here on Back to Warcraft, but on MTW's channel. MTW_official. Twitch.tv. No, wait. Twitch.tv/MTW_gaming. The official is for their Twitter. Twitch.tv/MTW_gaming. There, we're going to have a show match tonight between Lucifer and Focus. That's also where there's going to be the Legendary Cup. That's where we're going to stream it. And for a bit of promotion, later on this evening, we're going to have that show match. Neo's going to be there as well. Neo should be joining as well here for the XiaoY Cup, I think, at one point. But yeah, we'll see. Thank you very much, Muka, with the €5 again. Man, you're still here. Thank you so much. And Schmutzbert with a first-time sub. Thank you very much as well. And welcome. So, who's going to take the next map? Life or Foggy? I seem to be playing on eye level today. Foggy, a few sloppy mistakes in the early game on map number 1, but the second one looked really good. Just super solid game plan, creep route into expansion, that stuff. Life was kind of ready for him with perfect wisp, detonates ready in the appropriate positions. But not quite good enough. Didn't get that counter expo up early enough, or well, not at all actually. This was one of the most insane games I have ever casted. This is what reminds me here of this game. Because Night of Mirror from Foggy on Northern Isles, that was during the WGL Grand Final between Foggy and Moon. I think it was the second or the third game. I'm not sure which one it was exactly, but it was the one map that Foggy won. This was here on Northern Isles with some crazy mountain giant glaive play. I lost my mind in that game. That was so hype. If we can get back to that level, then we're going to be in for a treat. But of course, we're on 1.30.4 nowadays. Glaives are quite a bit weaker than they had been previously. And that's a good thing. This matchup was utterly dominated by Glaives in 1.30.1. Nowadays, it's a little more diverse. We see some Dryas, we see some Archers, we see some Bears, we see some Mountain Giants, and we also see some Glaives. But not just only Glaives anymore. Thank goodness. I love the eagle that always, what's the word? Squeaks? That, you know, that cries, the eagle here at the beginning of the game. Reminds me of freedom and America. So. Colors right? Yeah. Foggy in the top right in the blue. Life in the bottom left in the red. Mirrored opening builds here. This should certainly be a keeper. Creeping this first camp without treants is pretty hard to do. I think, well, you should be able to do it with a Demon Hunter as well. And you would get level 2 right away. But then getting level 3, I mean, if you go green, 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 that is level 3. But that's quite a bit of normal damage you would be suffering on your Demon Hunter. So I'm certainly expecting a double keeper play here once more. Foggy, definitely. But with Life, it's always a question. Life is the one Night Elf who does like playing Demon in the mirror. But not here. Seems to be an Echo Isles and Terraner Stand exclusive. Here once again. Keeper will be the choice. Question is, who's going to fast expand? And how easily is he going to get away with it? Because this is Foggy right here, I am certainly expecting an expansion. And that is right here. Or, if he wants to be a little sneaky, over here. But Life is an excellent player. He will be looking for this, of course. Is he gonna get the Wisp ensnared here? That always upsets me when I'm like scouting against the Ancient of War creep and then suddenly my scout walks into range of the ensnare and then gets ensnared and then I lose the scout and I can't scout anymore. And, annoying, but no, not happening here. Foggy not scouting over here, but scouting at the natural. You can creep this very early on as a Night Elf. 4 treants and 2 archers are enough. Maybe even 4 treants and 1 archer. But 4 treants and 2 archers certainly, along with the keeper. No Ancient of War denies. Level 2 hit here a little bit earlier by Life. And he gets the dream item. The Greater Mana is exactly what you want. This means the keeper is going to have way more use early on. Doesn't have to rely on the Moonwell so much to regenerate back up on the mana. With this, he can either be much more aggressive than usual or be in a much better defensive position if he has to hold on against aggression. Greater Invul for Foggy is also very nice, but only really later on when hero focus becomes more of an issue. And once again, we have Foggy moving across the map first. And is he going to expand behind that is the question. That's exactly what he did earlier on LR. Wisp detonate. Oh, baby! Hit big time. This time it's from Foggy, hitting 4 of the treants. Wants to get more of the juicy experience from the last hits. He gets that one. One more hit. Alright, he got 60 experience from those 3 treants. Now level 2.5. Even slightly ahead of Life. Archers are up here in the north. What are they doing? Checking out the harbor. Yeah, Foggy isn't bringing them in because they could just get entangled, killed. So he's keeping them at home. Alright, where's the Expo? Foggy. You are Foggy. Where is Expo? He has the resources now. There we go. Okay. Life's also coming up. Quite a bit faster, to be honest. Oh, last hit goes to Life. And the item as well. And now he's entangling the Keeper. That invul did not have to be used, actually. I mean, he prevents some damage with that, but... Oh my god, is he gonna get surrounded now by archers? Replenishment running, he's got another entangle. But he's pretty far away, so... Not gonna get that. That greater invul seemed like a bit of a waste to me. But alright. Remains rather healthy with that, I guess. And here we go again. Favorite item number 1. If Foggy was a parent and items were his children, then this would be his firstborn. 100%. How many of you guys are parents, by the way? And if you're parents, how true is it that the firstborn child is almost always the favorite child? And of course, you know, the politically correct answer is, I don't have a favorite child. All my children are the same for me, you know. But I have a tough time believing that, man. I mean, you know, we're humans. We always have a favorite in something. We have a favorite sports team. And we have a favorite music genre. And I think it's just natural. But of course, you can't admit that. Usually. Oh, Uger's in chat. Uger's got twins. If you have twins, and then one of the twins is your favorite, that's really mean. Because they're basically the same, and yet still you like the one better. I think one archer died here, right? But not the end of the world. We are going into pretty mirror territory here. 2 base versus 2 base. Only archers so far. Oh, damn. Mana stone as well. Wait, what? Why did he creep that so fast? I'm sorry, I was kind of focused on my favorite children story. How did he creep this and this so fast? He's a wizard. It's almost daytime, so you want to be at the shop, you want to get the invul and the heal scroll. That's not what Life seems to be prioritizing at all. He's going to the corner, going to the red camp. And they're hoping for the big aura. Legion Doomhorn, hell yeah. Oftentimes, seems to me, like on Northern Isles, you only find crap items at these red camps. But this one was very good. TP coming in aggressively. Greater mana has been used already. Foggy may be forced into a TP right here. Transfers it and gets out of dodge. He cancelled the entangled here, buying more time for himself. As we saw in the early game, the Tree of Life for Foggy was actually a little later than Life's, but with that cancel now he's gonna have the 2 base economy a little bit more quickly. And once again, it hits daytime and Foggy's completely out of juice. This happens every game with him. Every game. What's it looking like here? Looking good! Looking real good for Life with the juice. Oh, and now he gets the middle. He gets the invul and the heal scroll. Ooh, and he has the greater mana still. He's got the aura. Oh man, I don't want to be in Foggy's shoes right now. Foggy's a little down in supply as well. Going for the focus fire here on these archers. Mass wisps. Coming in for more detonates. Life didn't bring any wisps. Oh, here we go. Here they are now. Funneling in through this little choke, and that's level 4 for the Keeper already. Keeper for Foggy out of position. This is dangerous. Another acid bomb hitting the backline archers. Foggy has to fall back. Second Angel of War is coming in. It's going to be very important to keep this one alive. Otherwise, he's not going to be able to produce quickly enough, and it's not going to finish. Oh, damn. Life could cancel it, But he's going for the units here first. Once again, Wisps coming in. Where are the detonates? Alright, there was one. But still so many healthy archers here for life. It's looking tough for Foggy. Has to summon more treants. He does have Nature's Blessing. That does help out, but there are Wisps here ready. Life so good with his detonates. 47 supply for him against only 41 for Foggy. And I think this was a bit of a mistake letting this Ancient of War come up. Could have cancelled it. I like the shot positioning though. That's very nice. There's still a Mana Stone on the Keeper. He doesn't have to win the game right here. He has got his own expansion, of course, in the back. Only now second Ancient of War. Oh, early Hunter's Hall as well. Oh, wow. He's gonna get so far ahead with his Hunter's Hall. Foggy probably doesn't have one. He was under too much pressure in this game. Quick check in the mains. Nope. No Hunter's Hall. Life seems to be in control of this game. Now popping that Mana Stone, and now so much mana more to use. Field Spray once again, but that was kind of the last one right here. Foggy summoning more treants. There's no Wisps here anymore, but the problem for Foggy is he has not too many... Oh, okay, he's got good numbers of archers, actually. And with the Chemical Rage, the more aggressive build, not going for the Heal Spray, this Alchemist is dealing quite a bit of damage. Can be very far forward with his positioning thanks to the invul that he got earlier. That Foggy doesn't have, and loses his second hero to this. Level 4 already. Oh my god, 2 level advantage on the second heroes. Only the Treants can save Foggy here. Level 4 now for him. Moonstone. Mana items are gone though. For life. Nothing anymore to use there. But more upgrades. Second attack upgrade coming in. He's got the first one already. 50 supply only. He's not breaking yet. Going tier 3. Okay. He's playing this patiently. He knows he's ahead. Under no pressure at the moment, so he can afford to buy a Cloak of Flames, I guess. Well, against archers, it's certainly really good. It's 400 gold. No, wait, 500 gold, though. Whew. He's feeling very secure in this game. And with tier 3 will be coming marksmanship and the third attack upgrade. And that's such a massive advantage in the Archer Wars. Foggy's gonna have a tough time holding on in this game, guys. I wonder what else we have in the marketplace. True Shot Aura would be the dream. True Shot and Command Aura. Let's go. Okay, Keeper. Is he checking out the mark? He bought a Zoe Mask as well, by the way. Bought a Zoe Mask and a Cloak. He's looking for more items. We have a Scroll of the Beast in here. 400 gold. We have a Catgas Pipe, but Catgas Pipe for these two heroes, not that. I mean, it's good, but 500 gold is 500 gold. Not even level 3 on this Alk against level 4. Oh, big acid bomb again, and the detonate wars begin. Nice one right there. Needs to focus this alchemist, doesn't he? Why is Foggy never using Entangle? Entangle him! Force the invul. Entangle onto this alchemist. And with that, is he just dead? Heal potion transferred. Oh, he survived. So barely. Ever so barely. To the back line he goes, but no moon juice back there. He could go for heal spray, but he doesn't have the mana. It's only level 1 heal spray anyways. At least now he's got juice again. But tier 3 is done. Third attack upgrade. Where is marksmanship? There we go. Oh my god, that's gotta be such a massive advantage on these archers. Check it out. 18 to 24. Plus 4 damage. Boom! 22 to 28. Whoo! Against 16 to 18. Oh, and there comes the next one. Oh my god. It's gonna have like double damage. In comparison. Alright, in we go once again. Life's still on upkeep. He's just chilling. He's got all the upgrades coming in soon. Acid bomb after acid bomb as well. Always with the wisps ready. So important, of course, to bring these wisps. Level 5 somehow. And oh damn, there we go. Almost done. It takes a long time. Third attack upgrade. But now we got it. 23 to 31. Compared to 16 to 18. Whew. Okay, it's not double damage, but it's a lot more. To be honest with you guys, I don't know how Foggy's supposed to win this. Mountain Giants is the only thing I can think of. But he doesn't have a Hunter's Hall. He doesn't have even... anything. Oh, he's got a Potom! Hold up. Potom third. Okay. And he's getting marksmanship. So he does have a Hunter's Hall somewhere. Where is it?
A player's forces
Ah,
are
there it
under
is.
attack.
No attack upgrades yet for Foggy. Okay, it's not as bad as I thought it was. Not as bad. Not good, but not so bad. It's gonna get level 3 Alk here as well. And in the super late game, Heal Spray should certainly be better than Acid Bomb. Is he buying more items? He may have bought the Periapt. I'm not sure. He bought the robe as well. By the way, there's a new base here. I don't think I mentioned this yet. Okay, Foggy now at 20 to 22 damage. Even with the aura, that's still far behind what life has to offer.
A player's forces are
No
under
damage
attack.
upgrades still. Foggy! Damage upgrade, please!
A town is under siege.
Life not getting any armor upgrades also, I think, is a little silly. Oh, but here come the glaives suddenly. Oh my god. Alright, in we go. Oh my god, the glaive damage in here could be so sick. The glaives are going for the buildings instead here to begin with. Alchemist both in trouble, and Foggy still doesn't have an invul! Still doesn't have an invul! Didn't have an anti-magic either. Archers running forward. Oh, it's mainly a battle between these archers. They're getting out the bayonets, boys! Stabbing each other in the eyes right now. And it seems like Life's got the sharper knives. Oh my god, that keeper just disappeared. Level 2 for the Potom. The scroll coming in a little bit late. But yeah, come on. Chemically raged up, this alchemist is absolutely going crazy. Level 6 for the keeper. Oh, tranquility at the perfect time. This game, it did not take ultimates to win this for Life. He had that one before. GG! Life moves into the grand final to meet Colorful.